This is Caleb.
And this is Connor.
And we're bringing you the Russian Revolution Rundown.
So, there was this one time, way back when, that Russia wasn't communist. Hard to believe, right? They were ruled by a family named the Romanovs, and that's the word now, by Tsar Nicholas II. The Russians really didn't like this guy for lots of stupid decisions he made. Like, he attacked Japan. Everyone knows that's a horrible idea. Believe me, ask the Mongols. They did it twice and failed horribly. In 1905, Tsar Nicholas's troops killed a bunch of striking workers in an event called the Bloody Sunday Massacre, which made everyone mad. It's just a bad idea. Also, Nicholas dragged the country into World War I, causing over 3.3 million total deaths.
One dude in particular, Vladimir Lenin, really did not like the Tsar. He just read the Communist Manifesto written by Karl Marx, what a hottie, and liked the ideas presented. Everyone sharing everything, all the time. What's the worst that could happen? Starvation? Pfft. If everyone has the same amount of food, they can hardly starve. So, he went to his buddy, Joseph Stalin, an absolute unit and everybody's favorite big brother, wink, and was like, hey, these people suck. How about we seize the means of production and overthrow the bourgeois? Then Stalin and Lenin took their ideas of communism and a Tsar-less Russia to the people, most specifically their political party, the Bolsheviks.
The Bolsheviks were all sick and tired of starving and decided to start the February Revolution on March 8th of 1917. The February Revolution in March makes sense. The protesters took to the streets in riots, and on March 11th, the troops at the Petrograd garrison were ordered to shoot down the insurgents. The next day, the militia stationed at the garrison said, "Screw this! Screw Tsar Nicholas!" and joined the rebels. This led to Tsar Nicholas abdicating the throne alongside the rest of his family a mere 3 days later. And the February Revolution, that was actually in March, was ended in a week with only 1,433 dying.
Later that same week, Stalin and Lenin were like, hey, this government still freaking sucks. Let's do something about it. And they started the October Revolution on November 7th. 1917, further proving that Russians are so drunk on Smirnoff they don't know what month it is. They gathered their group of Bolsheviks and decided they did not like the provisional government, which was set up after the Romanovs got the heck out of there. By the next day, the nearly bloodless coup d'etat of the Russian government was successful, and Lenin and Stalin established a Soviet-led government in Russia.
The direct fallout of these two revolutions included a 6-year civil war between the Red and White armies of Russia, which ultimately ended with Lenin's Red Army claiming victory and establishing the Soviet Union in 1923. Earlier, back in 1918, the Romanovs were violently put to death, including Tsar Nicholas, though rumors circulated for many years that one of the daughters had survived, but these were recently proven false. In 1924, just a mere year after the Soviet Union was formed, Lenin was assassinated, leading Stalin to take control and send maybe a few people to the gulags. How exciting!
Some effects of this revolution included starvation, a cool hammer and sickle flag, the Cold War, erasure of most documented Russian history, millions of deaths at Stalin's hand, but this in a dog to space, so it's all cool. Hail Stalin! In addition to Stalin, many works of literature came out of the revolution. If the Russian Revolution never happened, the musical Anastasia would have never happened, or the novel 1984 or Animal Farm by George Orwell. And always remember, Big Brother loves you. And now, our interviews. So Bolsheviks, you agree with Lenin?
Yeah, we love the idea of communism. Share everything.
Okay. Why else did you want to fight against the Tsar?
There are honestly a lot of reasons, but one was because the lower and middle class were starving because of World War I.
Okay, Lenin, why did you start a revolution against the Romanovs?
Well, first of all, we Bolsheviks were not happy when we found out Russia joined in World War I. Also, the Bloody Sunday Massacre resulted in hundreds of our deaths.
Did the Bolsheviks come out on top?
Yes, we won the revolution, forcing the Romanovs to abdicate the throne. I wanted to end the dictatorship of the bourgeois.
What was your intention for starting the revolution?
Seizing the means of production and overthrow destroying the bourgeois.
Romanovs, why were you oppressing your people?
Oh, they're all dead.